Hey, what's up everyone? Mike here again, and this is the Ringke Max Black. Now, I do want to give you a heads up. I am using a friend's camera tonight with no autofocus features. I will be manually focusing, so bear with me. I'm not a noob, but this is the Ringke Max Black. I'm just going to tear right into this. I've been looking forward to reviewing this all day long, like a kid in a candy shop. Now, with all Ringke cases, you do, in fact, get a free screen protector. Big bonus, big plus. And it does fit perfectly, as if you've seen all of my other videos. I did explain that. As you can see right away, it has this texturized look on the inside, very soft touch. So it's not going to scratch the back of your Nexus or whatever is on the back. Very nice. Now you can see already this is a premium case. This is already $16 roughly, and you can see why. It provides a window, provides protection, durability. It provides a very nice deep beveled glossy type smooth cutout. And let's go ahead and take a closer look at this device, or this case rather. And as you can see, it does have a Ringke Max branding. It is a little flashy when it hits the light. It has a very nice texture, as you can see, very nice feel, very nice touch. It has the window and the cutout. It does have flaps, however. Not a big fan of these, but it does come with flaps to keep dust out, possibly water or other elements in your phone jacks. So that is another bonus if that is something you're looking for. So let's go ahead and take a quicker look at the edges. You can see it is plastic on the side here. However, this is more of a TPU rubbery type material, and it is plastic here on the side as well, except for where the power and volume rockers are. Now you can see that there are little cutouts or slits rather in the volume and power buttons. So that's kind of cool, maybe to help with the feedback a little bit, but that is definitely a cool little feature. So let's go ahead and pop this bad boy into the Nexus 6. Let's see if this is the actual way you do it. I don't know, but this is the way I'm gonna do it, because it is the way I do most cases. So as you can see, pop it right into place. Make sure everything is in there properly. And it seems like it's good. Now, look at that. That is beautiful. That is beautiful. You can see Nexus clearly. You can see your Motorola dimple, and you can see my carbon fiber D-brand skin, so you'll be able to see yours no problem, or the back of your midnight blue or cloud white Nexus. That is beautiful. Very nice. This case, I love it already. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's check out these flaps here. A lot of people are complaining already about these, or at least the very few reviews on Amazon. I'm going to go ahead and zoom in and focus up here. So let's take a look at these flaps and see how difficult they are to put in. This is the 3.5mm headphone jack flap, and it pretty much went right in, no issue so far as I can see. It is a little lifted there. It is a little slight bit elevated, but I mean, really, you're gonna complain about that? I guess well, my OCD is kind of kicking in now, but whatever, it's in there. It didn't require too much effort. Now this is the micro USB flap, and that just went right in there, no issue at all. So I mean, the top 3.5mm might be a slight bit of an issue, but it's in there. See how easy it is to pop back out. I mean, it's not coming off until you push on it, so no big deal. I might, me particularly, if I keep this case, I'm just gonna probably cut these off anyway. I mean, they're just little flaps you can cut off. You'll never notice the difference if you smooth them out properly. So I mean, look at that thing. That is sick. Okay, so you can see it has the wrist strap lanyard. Now, one thing I can tell you already is if you are a left-hand user, let's go ahead and zoom back out. If you are a left-hand user, or you hold the phone with your left hand rather, it's not going to bother you, because it's smooth over here. See, there's nothing sticking out, protruding. It's not going to hit your palm or anything, whatever. But if you are a right-hand holder like me, or you hold the phone with your right hand, that's a little weird. That is poking me in the palm of my hand. I'm not a huge fan of that, and I don't use wrist straps, so that is a negative from me. Maybe not for you, but hey, you know what? If I want to spend a couple minutes of my time with a X-Acto knife and smooth that out, no big deal. And that's probably what I'm going to do. I'm just going to cut that thing off and say goodbye, and I'll be back to smooth. Hopefully I can smooth it out pretty nice. I mean, I'm pretty good at modifying things. Don't think I'll have an issue. Might look a little funny if you look at it closely, but hey, whatever. But take that into account. Might be a nitpick if anything. I mean, I can deal with it if I have to. There you go, guys. I mean, pretty sick. That camera cutout, let's go ahead and take a look at that. Camera looks to be pretty good. In fact, you know, it looks like it's on point there. No issues really. I mean, it might be a slight bit off, but I mean, really, no issues. I'll take a look and let you guys know if I have any flash issues, because that is pretty deep and it is pretty glossy around the edge there. Hopefully there's no firing back into the sensor or anything in that regard. I'll definitely let you guys know if I have any issues with that. Overall though, no rainbow effecting going on, at least for the most part. Getting pretty good angles here without rainbow effect, so that's nice. Got a nice feel, nice grip, feels great in the hand overall. Can definitely move it around. That microphone cutout is perfect. You probably can't see it, my lighting isn't the best, I apologize for that, but it is centered, no issue there, so that's good. Let's go ahead and check out these buttons. I'm going to go ahead and show you that these are protruding a little bit. So you can see they are protruding a little bit there, sticking out. Nothing too crazy, but they feel nice. You can definitely tell that this is power and this is volume. They separate nicely and they are very nice feeling. Let's see how good they are on feedback here. Very nice. Not too much effort. Very nice feedback, and they feel great in the hand. As you can see, I'm just kind of flinging this thing around, no problem. Not dropping it. So very nice feel. It's not adding a lot of weight by any means. Feels about the same. I mean, might be a little heavier. Definitely not bad. It's definitely not adding too much bulk for a rugged type durable case like something like an OtterBox would do. I mean, this is very nice. It's kind of like in the middle really of the Slim and the Fusion. I would say it's kind of not that much bigger than the Fusion, even though I haven't technically had the Fusion, but I mean, just looking at it, looks pretty comparable, just not completely clear. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much that case in a nutshell. Don't know what else I can show you other than taking it off like I always do. I'm pretty sure it's going to be pretty simple. I mean, boom, put it on, take it off. Very simple. Now, this is a 2-layer case. I will take it apart to show you that as well. So let's go ahead and just remove it. There it is. Oh, hey, hey, look at that. Okay, it's a 3-layer case. Apparently, this little window is separated. So that's not technically a bad thing. Let's say this thing gets scratched a lot or cracks, if it cracks or whatever. Hopefully they offer a replacement piece, so you can just replace this part specifically, or maybe this part or that part. But yeah, I don't think they mentioned this being removable in this description, so that's something you might want to know. Now it does have a different edge here. Let's see, it has a different edge on this as well, so it looks like it lines up so that it doesn't shift around while it's on your phone. So let's go ahead and reapply this. So good thing I took it apart. That's good to know that it is in fact 3 pieces and not just one solid piece on that plastic backing there. So that pops in real easy, no effort really. And then I presume you put the plastic window in, lines right up, no issue. Let's go ahead and put this down so we get it in right the first time. Pretty thin back here, nothing crazy. Polycarbonate plastic. I'm gonna start from the bottom like I always do. We almost had a big problem. Alright, so yeah, pops right into place. And no effort, no issue. Everything seems to be aligning appropriately and snapping into place. Very simple installation if you don't just throw it right in there. So there is multiple ways you can do it. Look at that, top went in better that time. So maybe applying it that way is actually the way to go about doing it, because that top is actually in there a lot better. At least it looks like it. And the bottom went right in, no problem. Let's take a closer look at that top now that I've done it that way. So as you can see, it does in fact look like it's not elevated as much that time. Looks like it's definitely more flush. So maybe you do want to in fact install it the way I just showed you instead of the first way, which is just throwing it in. Maybe you want to apply it step by step. As it appears, these go in no issue at all. And it even looks like the camera is in fact lined up perfectly now as well. So I guess it does matter which way you put it together. So there you go, guys. That's pretty much the Nexus 6 Ringke Max Black in a nutshell. Very, very beautiful case. I like the looks of this thing. I like the feel of this thing. I like just about everything there is to see about this thing. The only thing I do not like is that wrist strap attachment. I am gonna just get rid of that thing, most likely. But yeah, very solid case. If you like this video, guys, give me a thumbs up. Definitely subscribe to my channel. I have a lot more case reviews. I am probably gonna start checking out some ROMs and offering those videos as well, coming up very soon. Let's take one more look at this bad boy before we head out. But there it is, Nexus 6 Ringke Max Black. Peace.